Imagine a quiet little city in Texas suddenly transforming completely within just a few days. Streets flooded with an ocean of people, purple dominating every corner of the city. Screams of excitement echoing from every direction. And all of it happening for one reason. BTS has officially landed in Arlington, Texas. Yes, Army around the world, get ready for chills, because the moment fans have waited years for has finally arrived. After a long hiatus from mandatory military service, RM, Jin, Suga, Jhope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook have reunited on a massive stage, and Arlington has become one of the witnesses to one of the biggest comebacks in K-pop history. In this video, we're going to break down exactly how BTS's arrival turned an entire city upside down, how local residents welcomed them with open arms, and how this single moment managed to pull the world's attention to one small spot on the map of the United States. Stay with us, because this story is truly incredible. Before we dive into the chaos in Arlington, let's rewind a little to understand why this moment feels so emotional for millions of fans around the world. Since June 2022, each of BTS's 7 members enlisted one by one for South Korea's mandatory military service, a duty every able-bodied man in the country must fulfill. For nearly 3 years, the entertainment world lost one of the most influential groups of all time. No major concerts, no comeback albums, just a long wait filled with longing from millions of ARMY worldwide. It wasn't until June 2025 that the last member officially completed his military service. And not long after, good news started rolling in one after another. A new album was in the works. A comeback was being prepared. And the most anticipated news of all, a massive world tour was about to be announced. That tour was finally revealed under the name the Arirang World Tour, a grand tour set to visit more than 70 cities around the world, kicking off in Goyang, South Korea, before sweeping through Asia, the Americas, and Latin America throughout 2026 and into 2027. What makes this tour even more special is its stage design. Unlike their previous tours, the Arirang World Tour uses a full 360-degree, in-the-round concept. That means fans from every direction can experience the same intense, up-close feeling, as if they're truly standing right in the middle of the circle with BTS. This concept also allows for a much larger audience capacity at every venue. And out of the dozens of cities included on this world tour, only 12 cities in North America were lucky enough to make the list. One of them is Arlington, Texas. Here's the interesting part. Out of all the major cities in the United States, why was Arlington chosen? The answer lies in one magnificent venue, AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys football team, known for its massive capacity and world-class facilities. This stadium has long been recognized as one of the most iconic venues for large-scale concerts in the United States, and now it's BTS's turn to make it the stage for their comeback. BTS is scheduled to perform 2 consecutive nights, on August 15th and 16th. Each night is expected to draw more than 80,000 fans, a truly staggering number for a music performance. Interestingly, this isn't the first time BTS has visited the North Texas region. They previously performed here back in 2015 on a far smaller stage, and returned again in 2018. There's even a fun bit of trivia. During that 2018 visit, one of the members reportedly stopped by a local art gallery and purchased a few paintings from a local artist. Small proof that BTS's connection to this region actually goes back much further than people realize. Unfortunately, their planned comeback to Texas was delayed in 2020 due to the global pandemic, which forced the cancellation of the Map of the Soul tour that was originally set to hit the Cotton Bowl. So in a way, this moment in Arlington isn't just an ordinary concert. It's the fulfillment of a promise that was put on hold for years. As the concert dates drew closer, a dramatic transformation began sweeping across Arlington. Not just the area around the stadium. Nearly the entire downtown district shifted its atmosphere. Small shops, cafes, and local shopping centers rushed to decorate their spaces in purple, the color synonymous with ARMY's love for BTS. One example is a popular local tea shop that rolled out a special BTS-themed menu, complete with unique drinks inspired by each member, plus a cup sleeve event and free stickers for visitors who showed up wearing BTS merchandise. Not far away, a local restaurant offered a fun promotion. Any customer who could name a BTS song got 10% off their order. Creative touches like this instantly made the city feel even livelier and full of pleasant surprises for fans arriving from different cities and even different countries. That's not all. An entertainment arcade in the downtown area held special pre-party and after-party events throughout the concert weekend, complete with discounted entry for concert ticket holders, giveaways, and raffle prizes. There was even a local fan community that independently organized a kind of army-themed market along the tour route, where fans could hunt for unofficial merchandise, trade photo cards, and simply gather to meet fellow ARMY from all kinds of backgrounds. This phenomenon makes one thing crystal clear. BTS's arrival wasn't just about a 2-hour concert on stage. It had transformed into a citywide cultural festival involving nearly every part of the local community, from small business owners to art collectives to the city government itself. What makes this moment even more special is that the warm welcome didn't just come from residents and local businesses. It came directly from the city of Arlington's own government. The city officially announced BTS's arrival through its official communication channels, welcoming the South Korean group as part of their world comeback after a long hiatus. The announcement was met with huge enthusiasm from residents, especially since Arlington isn't typically known for hosting international acts of this scale. 2 consecutive nights with tens of thousands of attendees each. Supporting facilities were carefully arranged by AT&T Stadium's management team. Parking lots opened much earlier than usual, at 4 in the afternoon, giving attendees plenty of time to prepare before the stadium gates officially opened at 6 in the evening, with the concert kicking off right at 8 o'clock local time. Parking ticket prices varied, ranging from around $80 up to $500 depending on the lot's location and proximity to the stadium entrance. A clear sign of just how high the demand was from fans traveling from every corner of the country, and indeed, the world. Interestingly, despite being a concert of this massive scale, BTS chose not to bring along an opening act, as is typical for shows this size. Instead, fans were treated to exclusive music videos, special content, and a synchronized ARMY bomb light show before the concert officially began, creating an equally memorable moment of togetherness before the main event even started. Another fascinating phenomenon worth highlighting is the wave of ARMY arriving in Arlington from all corners of the globe. Airports around the Dallas-Fort Worth area were packed with travelers dragging suitcases decorated with photo cards, keychains, and all sorts of BTS memorabilia. Hotels in the surrounding area were nearly fully booked weeks before the concert dates even arrived. This kind of phenomenon isn't new for ARMY, of course. The fanbase has long been known for its remarkable dedication. The moment official pre-sale information dropped, thousands, even millions, of fans were instantly glued to their screens, ready to fight for tickets the second sales opened. For context, the official pre-sale for ARMY membership holders opened in mid-January, followed by general public sales a few days later through official ticketing platforms. Within minutes, thousands of tickets sold out, creating its own drama for those who missed out on the initial sale and had to scramble harder on the resale market, sometimes at prices far higher than face value. Average resale ticket prices hovered in the hundreds of dollars, with premium category tickets climbing to even more staggering figures. But for true ARMY, price was no longer the main obstacle. For them, the chance to witness BTS's comeback in person after years of waiting was simply priceless. So why can this moment truly be described as leaving the world stunned? The answer is simple. Its scale and impact went far beyond an ordinary music concert. First, from an economic standpoint, BTS's presence in a smaller city like Arlington automatically gave a significant boost to the local economy. Hotels filled up, restaurants were packed, local transportation was overwhelmed with passengers, and even small businesses caught a wave of benefits from the surge of tourists who came specifically for this concert. This ripple effect is real proof of just how powerful a global pop culture phenomenon can be economically. Second, from a social and cultural standpoint, BTS's presence managed to bring together people from all kinds of backgrounds, ages, ethnicities, and nationalities into one shared moment. Whether they came from Texas, from other US states, or flew in from Asia, Europe, or Latin America, everyone melted into one massive shared identity, ARMY. Third, from a media coverage standpoint, BTS's arrival in Arlington instantly became the focus of local and international media alike. Entertainment outlets, business publications, and local tourism media all rushed to cover the phenomenon from different angles. Local media even put together detailed guides specifically for fans attending their first K-pop concert or visiting AT&T Stadium for the first time, covering everything from parking tips, bag policies, to recommendations for surrounding events around the city. Fourth, from a symbolic standpoint, BTS's comeback after mandatory military service isn't just an ordinary musical comeback. It's a symbol of resurgence, a symbol of fan loyalty that never fades with time, and a symbol of just how powerful the emotional bond can be between a music group and its fan base around the world. After nearly 3 years apart, this reunion moment serves as a reminder that true love and support never really disappear. They simply wait for the right time to shine again. Pulling off a concert on the scale of the Arirang World Tour, of course, requires serious preparation. The production team had to ensure the 360-degree stage could stand strong and function flawlessly in the middle of a stadium packed with tens of thousands of fans. This in-the-round stage design itself represents one of the major breakthroughs in modern concert production. With this concept, there's no such thing as a fan far from the stage. Every section of the audience gets an equally close, intimate view of the performance. This reflects BTS and their production team's commitment to delivering the best possible experience for every single ARMY in attendance, without exception. Beyond the technical stage preparations, stadium and city security also ramped up their readiness given the massive crowds expected. Traffic management, additional security personnel, and coordination with local police became key parts of the preparation process leading up to the big day, ensuring the entire event ran smoothly and safely for the tens of thousands of attendees each night. Local businesses also prepared well in advance. Restaurants stocked up on extra supplies, hotels maximized room availability, and local transportation services added extra vehicles to anticipate the surge in demand throughout the concert weekend. As soon as news of the confirmed concert schedule and location spread, social media exploded with excited reactions from ARMY around the world. Various hashtags related to the concert quickly became hot topics across multiple platforms, filled with expressions of joy, emotion, and eager anticipation from fans who had waited so long for this moment. Many fans shared their long journeys just to be able to attend in person in Arlington, from those who had been saving up for months, requesting time off work, to those who flew across continents just to watch their idols return to the stage after such a long wait. Plenty also shared touching moments upon finally arriving in Arlington, taking photos in front of the stadium gates, greeting fellow ARMY they were meeting in person for the very first time, yet feeling an instant connection because of their shared love for BTS. Moments like these ultimately became a huge part of the overall story. It wasn't just about the concert itself, but also about the emotional journey each individual fan went through to finally feel that same euphoria they once had before BTS's long hiatus began. BTS's arrival also brought a significant long-term impact to Arlington's tourism sector as a whole. As a city that hadn't necessarily been widely recognized on the international stage compared to other major U.S. cities, this moment became a golden opportunity for Arlington to introduce itself to the world. Thousands, even tens of thousands, of international tourists who came specifically to attend this concert naturally ended up exploring various local attractions around the city, shopping centers, local restaurants, and other entertainment attractions across the greater Dallas-Fort Worth area. It's not out of the question that a phenomenon like this could open the door for Arlington to be considered more seriously as a destination for international-scale concerts in the future, given that the success of hosting an event of this magnitude will surely serve as a positive reference point for other international music promoters going forward. And finally, the moment everyone had been waiting for arrived. Opening night of the Arirang World Tour officially kicked off at AT&T Stadium. Tens of thousands of ARMY packed every corner of the stadium, dressed head to toe in purple, ARMY bombs raised, and ready to light up the moment all 7 members of BTS appeared on stage. Emotional, joyful chaos erupted the second the stage lights came on and BTS's full lineup finally appeared before tens of thousands of their fans after years of waiting. Screams of excitement, tears of joy, and thousands of voices singing along in unison created an atmosphere that's genuinely hard to put into words. This reunion moment wasn't just about a stage comeback. It stood as real proof that the bond between BTS and ARMY was never truly broken, despite being separated by time, distance, and countless limitations during their long hiatus. Every song performed felt like a symbol of the long journey both BTS and the millions of loyal ARMY had gone through to finally see this moment of togetherness come true again. And Arlington, a small city in Texas, is now officially written into history as one of the silent witnesses to this monumental comeback moment. And that's the full story behind BTS's chaotic, unforgettable arrival in Arlington, Texas, a moment that left the entire world in awe. From the warm welcome of local residents, to full support from city government, to waves of ARMY arriving from every corner of the globe, all the way to the emotional moment when BTS finally reunited on stage after years apart. This moment once again proves just how powerful a global pop culture phenomenon can be in bringing together millions of people from all kinds of backgrounds. And it stands as real proof that true fan love and loyalty never fades with time. If you happen to be in Arlington or anywhere around Texas during this concert weekend, how was the atmosphere there for you? Did you feel the same euphoria we talked about in this video? Don't forget to share your experience in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates on the entertainment world, especially BTS's world tour as it continues on to the next cities. See you in the next video, and stay strong, ARMY.